Hi there. Good day. Welcome to Camlish.com. I am Teacher Karen and we are here for another lesson about expressions. Do you still remember our last lesson? We talked about expressions that we use after you have greeted someone. Here are they. And now, for our next topic, we will move on to the next category, which is small talk. First off, we have some expressions used in expressing your state of health and happiness. These are usually answers to the question, "How are you?" So now, we can answer by saying, "Fine." "How are you?" "Fine." Or we can also say, "I'm fine." "How are you?" "I'm fine." We can also say, "I'm cool." Keeping cool. Dandy. Dandy means something very good or agreeable. So, when someone asks, "How's everything?" we can say, "Fine and dandy." Or, "Great." "Couldn't be better." "Happy as a clam." Happy as a clam is an idiom which means extremely happy. We can also say, "Okay." "All right." "Can't complain." "No complaints." And "I have nothing to complain about." There. So again, when someone asks you, "How are you?" you can choose from the expressions that we have here. "How are you?" "Couldn't be better." Or, "How are you?" "Happy as a clam." There you go. So again, these are expressions used in expressing your state of health and happiness. Next, we have some expressions about telling how you have been doing in a positive way. So, when someone asks you, "What have you been up to?" you can say, "Keeping myself busy." Or, "Been keeping myself busy." "What have you been up to?" "Keeping out of trouble." To keep out of trouble means to stay out of trouble. Stay out of trouble. "What have you been up to?" "Been keeping out of trouble." "What have you been up to?" "Been up to no good." Be up to no good means that you're in the process of doing something bad. "What have you been up to?" "Been keeping my nose clean." To keep one's nose clean means to stay out of trouble. There. So just remember, we can also use these expressions in answering questions like, "How are you?" Got that? Good. Next, we have expressions used in telling how you have been doing in a neutral way. When we say neutral, it means safe or non-controversial manner. Got that? Good. So again, when someone asks you, "How are you?" you can say, "So-so." And that means neither good nor bad. "How are you?" "Been getting by." Been getting by means that one is having a hard time surviving or that things could be much better. So we can also say could be worse or could be better. How are you? Just muddling through? To muddle through means to push on to a favorable outcome in a disorganized way. Next we have plugging along. To plug along means that you're still doing good. How are you? Fair to middling. Middling means acceptable or neither good nor bad. And we have same as usual or same as always. There you go. So, these are expressions used in telling how you have been doing in a neutral manner. Got that? Great. So again, we talked about expressions used in expressing your state of health and happiness. Expressions used in telling how you have been doing in a positive way. And expressions used in telling how you have been doing in a neutral manner. Next, we'll have expressions used in telling how you have been doing in a negative way. So, let's look forward to our next topic. Thank you for listening. See you next time.